Hi, this is Prasanna from Trade Zone. Today's video is about last evening's uh, zone marking volume with volume profile, and we are still going to discuss the same zone points where we actually left from last evening, and it's still continuing the same way. Last evening we saw that gold was breaking these zones, and we just came down here and retraced, and we could have made some profits. Although from there, if you could have seen, it is still going further downside. It was very evident from 64 170. It just came all down, and today's like even more further. So that's why I was mentioning always stick to positional trading, which is like we would have just hold it from last yesterday's evening. It was only one direction. It just kept moving downside. So unless any big volumes comes in, I don't see any SLB taken out. If you want, just trial it with some kind of moving averages, very small moving averages like 9 or 21. If any Fibonacci number will actually do. If you are try to have like exponential, which is what I generally use, or if you want, you can go for 9 day moving average. So whichever is comfortable for you based on your loss appetite, you need to stick to it. So I would rather say 9 is enough during initial stages. That's more than enough, and stick to 9 period as a trailing asset. If not, in order to regather the confirmation, just have one more SL. I mean, like one more moving averages, which is 21, just to keep a note of the make sure the trend hasn't changed much just because of one particular spike, and it can be very deceiving at times. Make sure you're just on the right side. Okay, these are like two items which I want to specify, which I was missing all these previous videos. Try to add some moving averages. 921 will actually help. It is very simple. uh, I would like to take more of stock market beginners classes initially, rather than straight away jumping to volume profiles. Some people are just asking me why you are just starting from volume profile, and I would like to say like very sure very soon I'll be starting a series of beginner programs, and I can teach you with whatever the even from the very beginning of how which trading account you need to choose for uh, what, based on your risk appetite and your what to say your financial status. So it all depends on that. You should take you should always of whatever is the money which you can afford to lose, not to borrow money and trade it. That's very wrong. Don't ever do it. Always, I have done that mistake, and I don't want you to do it. And just it might start accumulating more pressure on you and doing um, wrong trades rather. So do trading with your money which actually you can afford to lose, and whatever you have, and be happy and be calm. That's it. That should be today's quote. That's what I was trying to mention. And getting back to business, it's silver again. Let's see what happened in silver. Yesterday it was like more like an arranged bonded stuff, and let's see what happened today. I guess it should be in the same zone, or it could have broken out. Yes, it is actually broken out. It was clearly breaking out today's level. Yesterday it was trying to have some this retracement, but it was not trying to go beyond this 9 day moving average itself. It was very clear. So in these places, actually MBG will actually help you out in such cases. Moving averages will actually help you in some main points, and it can show you whether you can actually go or wait or enter the trade or exit the trade. So it is better to have it, um, and choose different colors. Don't have the same colors and get confused. And yes, Today, coming back to silver, it has actually broken it convincingly at 4 p.m. And again, we had a chance, a decent chance. And from there, it was like 64,170, sorry, 64,035. And from there, it has just fallen down nearly like 600 to 650 points or 670 points. And we could have made a decent money of 670 into whatever. So um, I think you can calculate it by yourself. That's not a big deal. And for silver, this is a trade, and it's just one-way direction for always. What I seen all these years in market is whichever way golds go in, silver also go. Simple. Metals do travel in same directions mostly. Valuable metals, bullions especially. So I I I do see natural gas and crude going the other way. Let's see how it's getting reacted with natural gas. Now, yesterday we have marked the levels for natural gas as well. I told you right. So yesterday it was very clear, and let's see. I said let's hope for since the volume was not great, but see here this hammer was my clear point where it would have actually I could have easily entered the trade over here, and boom, it just went all the way 5 points of natural gas, simply 5 points. Already you would have made some 7,000 in gold or silver, and more money in silver, more money in gold. And see, natural gas also rocks. Nothing is failing. So that's the power of volume profile. You should start understanding the footprints of these bigger players and play accordingly. That's what the mantra is all about. There's nothing else. Or we can simply say as supply demand zone, nothing else. So some people do say it in different terms: support and resistance, supply demand zone, volume profile zones, whatever you mention it. It is about the key play, the key money players area. So that's what I put it like, because only those areas are getting reacted, and they wait for the right moment, pump in the money or take out the money and run away. So that's what I actually see. And this is actually a great opportunity. We would have like got like easily 5 to 7 points, 5 to 6 points actually, to be precise. We would have entered like 193. From 193 it is like 197. Let's say 4 points easy. Um, uh, leave the slippages. It's a very great money. So 1250 into 4, do the math. So and then next comes crude. Crude is like another where you would have clearly seen there was some rejection. And like I said, in NG and crude mostly travel in the same directions, not necessarily, but whenever these two guys are trending, like the gold and silver are trending one way, the other way goes the crude and natural gas. So I think the shipment has been removed, so that's a reason why things are being more bullish. uh, Things are in place now. The ship has been removed and things are in process in Suez Canal. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm seeing the commodity market is booming out. And yeah, I think that's it for commodities update. Let me check out in next videos. And probably next video I'll talk more about Banknifty options. We keep saying this, but I have not done it. Sorry. I'll definitely try to put out in another efficient Banknifty video. Like I said last week, or else I can actually give an update on the Bank Nifty as well. So last week I was mentioning on this Bank Nifty's levels, 33,000 and whatever. Yeah, and I would have marked the zones as well for 33,300, I guess. Let me check out if it is there, or else I need to just revisit again and redo it, and show you like how it works in real time, so that you can watch it tomorrow. We'll mark it now and see how it works tomorrow. Always try to take the in at the money call option, and see now it is like 33,800. I don't think we are near the price. Anyways, let me check if we have done the. Okay, fine. This is crude oil. So I think we are good with crude oil. There wouldn't have been any any chance to go for short at this moment because I don't see any rejection candles over here. So I would rather suggest just hold unless we see a rejection candle like this, or this is also a kind of rejection. Yes, this is a rejection candle. This is a rejection candle. Unless you see such kind of candles, particularly red in color, then actually consider that as a rejection and go for short. If not, just wait and see what is happening at that place, or wait for the breakout to happen and keep eye on the volumes. That's it. So let's move on to the topic of Bank Nifty options, and let me put as a single video itself and try to show you what is happening in Bank Nifty as well. Last week I was discussing with the levels for Bank Nifty. Let me try to pull that levels for you. If it is, I'm just checking if it is still available. If not, I can just draw a new one and show you how to mark the zones in with the help of volume profile in Bank Nifty options as well. Yeah, but we have done it for Bank Nifty futures as well. Just a moment. I would rather consider. Let me do a new one. I don't see my charts are getting updated anywhere soon. I think we should actually check out for the latest levels. And anyways, let's keep a track of that here on. I think I've missed it to update you guys. And let me just check the levels if it is there. If you've been lucky. No, I don't think so. We have actually lost it. And I think last week it was like when we were here or here, I'm not sure. I think we have just marked one particular zone and we it just came all way down. That's what I really understand. If you want, we can actually check my previous video. I can actually put the link in the description, um, and as well as somewhere in the video over here, you'll get as suggestions. Please do check out that video and just check for the levels and see how it has actually came out. Now let me mark the new levels with the new available uh, data points, and let's take 15 minutes and then see what is the major levels and which are the levels to be tested out. Just react on only those zones are being breached out. Don't ever try to take or enter any kind of trades before that. So, so over here, this is number one. I see a lot of gap also over here. If something breaks out here, then actually you can go for it. If you see rejection over here, then enter your trade. Before that, nothing else. So I see a rejection over here, or a accumulation over here, rather, I would say. Um, so I can actually mark it here, but since this is a very strong candle, I don't see anything beyond this can cope up with it. It will actually go down. So just keep an eye on the candlesticks. Slowly, I can teach you that as well. So just mark these levels. So this should be enough for now. 34,050 to 192 should be a very good zone for tomorrow, and this would be the one of the important levels for Bank Nifty. And let me take consideration of okay, it'll be like this only. I just move on, it will keep moving. That's the issue with the charts. Okay, now if you see 32,978 and 32,825 will be acting as a support zone, and you can actually just wait either to go down or upside. I see more of upside now. I'm seeing a very big candle here, so I'm seeing more of upside now. Um, I'm actually expecting the market to go very bullish tomorrow. Let's hope. Let's not predict again. Let's react to what market is actually giving to us. React to it very calmly. That's it. So either it can be a rejection or it can be a breakout. Anything can happen. Let's see based on tomorrow data points, and we'll see how this goes. Also, keep an always. This is one more key factor which I usually do. always keep an eye on XGX Nifty. On it can we can have a slight edge over other people when you see XGX Nifty on today's closure points. So it's rather um, 30th of March. It's negative, slightly 0.1 percentage. I don't say it is negative as well. It's a neutral close, and we just have to see what is. We have to wait and see what will happen tomorrow. And yeah, that's it for Banknifty futures. I think we can actually stick to our basic ideology of options, Banknifty options finally. And I'll mark the levels with 15 minutes clearly once again. 33,800, which is first April, at the money done. So you should be like always at the money or in the money rather if you have, but it will be quite volatile. But the delta value is one. It is it will be moving like a future. If 1 rupee moves out, you'll get 1 rupee. If 1 rupee goes down, you'll lose 1 rupee. Simple. That is delta. And let the charts get loaded. I'll just mark the level soon. And I know this video is getting more long, but let me put it. Since this will be a tomorrow's opening, we can rather concentrate on these areas. Yeah, 15 minutes chart. Yes, it is getting loaded. Just hold on. Okay, so this zone is a very strong zone. Okay, I'm expecting a rebound over here. Okay, if it is not getting rebounded, rather based on tomorrow's opening, only we'll get to know whether it rebounds or it actually closes in. Okay, we can't prejudge before that. I'm expecting a rebound from here. Seeing the wicks over here, I'm just expecting a rebound from here, and anything definitely it until here it can lead to. That's what I'm expecting tomorrow. If it is not moving, if it is moving beyond this, it can be a breakout and it can be a huge trade. It can be a trending day as well. If it is going below this, go blindly for short. Simple, as simple as that. Keep your stop loss. It's just 20 points. Very quick and simple. Because there is a huge volume levels where your big player stays in and will not allow you to go any further up, because this is where all the writers just sit in and make their money. You got it right. They will make your money whenever the volume is more. So don't even consider that whenever your volume is high, that option buyers are more. It's the other way. All the institution players and the bigger players sell it and wait for the price to get the premium decay. They get the premium decay and they make the money. So always go with them. Just follow their footprints. Trade along with them, and you'll make money. That's it. So I think below 297, you should go for short. A proper close should be happening. I would suggest just wait for the 15 minutes closure and see what is happening. And below above 320, don't wait. Close your trade. Don't even wait. Just close your trade. If it is getting rejected at this point, wait, but always wait for the closure of 15 minutes. It can be a trap as well, and then pull it down as well. It can be anyways, but just wait for it. I would rather suggest, if you're going for one lot or very simple two lots, if you can wait for 50 points, this can be your maximum itself. But if you're a small player, don't even think of it. Better get off when a 15 minutes candle is going beyond it. That should be a stop loss. Okay, so mostly they can trap here. That's why I was mentioning about here. But anyways, let's see what is happening. Yeah, so wait for the breakout and react to it. That's it. Again, if it is more like a trending one, if you're seeing any candle bullish, a big volumetric candle over here, and when you see above this candle, I definitely rather think it might push you up. It can go up because this is more like a support zone now. If it is gap up opening over here, if the candle is gap up, then there is much chances this will act as a support then rather than resistance. Okay, so based on the tomorrow's opening, you decide and you enter your trade. So I would rather recommend wait for the closure of the candle and then decide if it is a gap up opening, and it might take a support. If it is opening over here 370 or somewhere around here, it might take a support around 330 or 340. Try your luck, but I would rather say stick to your ground rule. It might come here, give a chance, and then go from here. So just hold on to it. Whatever you do, just think and do. Um, Wait for the breakout, or it may take the retracement. It can be either ways, but just play on the zones. That is always safe, and your SL will be very tight. So that's it for put option, and for call option, it is again we need to mark the levels. I think call option is also very tight now. Let's see. Yeah, over this point, I'm seeing a bullishness, a lot of bullishness. Um, Over this point, I would any closure beyond 524. Um, Again, a proper close, wait for proper close beyond a 524, and then upon retracement between 520 and 490, somewhere around it, try to enter the trade and then go for a buy. If it is getting rejected like this, then go for short. Simple. Go for short. If you see a red candle with more of rejection, more of a big wick like this, then you should go for short, and from there you can expect the downfall. And it can actually retrace here or here. I don't see it here. I would rather see here. I would rather see here. Okay, it might come down until here. So it depends on tomorrow's market opening, and just react to the zones. Play very simple. And that's it for today's guys. I think I've done both commodity and Banknifty options levels for tomorrow. Uh, let's see. Let's hope for best. All the best. Keep trading, but always keep your um money management is more important rather than gambling kind of trading. Don't do that. Just stick to your basics. That should be you should be good. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching this video.